What's up, y'all? We're doing a haul. We're doing a haul today because I bought a lot of stuff and I'm gonna show it to you what I bought. If you've never watched a haul of mine, I use my shit first and then I haul it. So boxes and things like that, I don't fucks with that. Before we get into it though, I know I told you guys, okay, so last video before that, I'm not really sure when this one's going up. I know I told you guys that, hey, do you want like a second part to my favorites video? And then like shit happened. So if you don't follow me on Snapchat, if you don't, you totally should. I will like put it maybe on the screen if I remember. If you don't follow me on Snapchat, because I've been talking about it on Snap. We're having our house painted and it just kind of came about. Like, I know you guys know that my fucking back itches like really bad right here. So I know you guys know that I like redid my room and all that. I put way too much mousse in my hair this morning and it's like super stiff, super 90s gel. Anyways, I know you guys knew that like I had my beauty room like repainted and redone, and I hate calling it a beauty room because that's, I don't know, it just sounds lame to me. I had my makeup room like all redone, all that shit, and that was like completely done, and that was kind of like the standstill on my channel, like slowly progressing back into me like doing 2 to 3 videos a week. And then I started getting caught up a little bit, and then just out of nowhere we kind of decided to have our house painted. So the way it started is Tim, if you don't know, my husband owns a painting company, and during the wintertime they get a little bit slower, so sometimes he has to lay guys off. Not usually, he usually doesn't like to lay them off. Most of them take voluntary layoff, but the ones that don't want to take voluntary layoff, he tries to keep them working. So I had been saying for a while, like, I want to repaint our living rooms. Our living room has wallpaper right now. As you guys know, I live in like a super old house, and I didn't really like dig the wallpaper, so it was just neutral. But I was like, I want to change the color scheme to like gray. So it started off that we were gonna have our living room painted, and then the living room turned to the family room turned to the kitchen turned into the bathroom. It's crazy. He was here all last week. I don't even like being in my house when he's here because it's fucking awkward. I don't know why, but it's just fucking weird because I walk around my house and like talk to myself and my dogs all day. So it's just fucking odd to me that somebody's here and I'm like talking to myself, and it's really hard for me to like not talk to myself, you know what I mean? Or not like talk to my dogs like they're babies and sound like a total idiot in front of people. So I'm like, I am just gonna like not be home. And I had to work a couple days last week, so it wasn't that bad last week because I had to work, and then I had like errands to run and stuff, but I don't like being here when he's here, let alone like I'm not gonna sit up in my bedroom and fucking talk to a camera while there's like a painter downstairs who has no clue, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't even imagine I barely feel comfortable like filming with Tim here, let alone some fucking stranger. I mean, he's not a stranger, he's one of my husband's boys, I know him, but still, it's fucking weird, okay? It's a little weird sitting in a room by yourself, talking to nobody, talking to a camera, especially when there's people out there that have no fucking clue what a YouTube even is, okay? So, my videos are a little behind, and getting back to the point that I was talking about, asking you guys for like a part 2 to my favorites, because I had so many stuff that I forgot. I'm probably just gonna include it in like this month, because Jesus Christ, by now it's like what, the 20th of March. So by the time I actually am able to get around to filming, he's almost done painting, BT dubs. All he's got left is like a very minor section of the kitchen, the bathroom, which wouldn't the bathroom, which shouldn't take that long, because I'm pretty sure we've already got the trim done in there unless we decide to redo it. But he should be gone this week, like by this week. He didn't come today. Today's Monday, by the way. I'm filming this on Monday. He didn't come today because last night Tim and I were talking, and I was like, I have to film something. I have to film something. Because I don't know how much longer he's going to be here. I got to get something filmed. And he's like, well, I'll just tell him not to come tomorrow. It's cool. Plus, my house is a fucking disaster from him painting all the other rooms. So I wanted to, like, get that cleaned up today. This is not a fucking... Jesus Christ, this this video is gonna be so long. So get all your snacks, get all the snacks and the foods and the drinks, because you're gonna be here for a while, bitch, okay? I got something in my throat. Anyways, okay. I just wanted to put that out there in case you see my videos. So I know, as of right now, it's been like 6 days since my last video, and I hate fucking going that long, especially when I told you guys I was like back into the swing of things, and I was there for like, what, a fucking week or two. But you guys know, this is like my hobby. I'm not like constricted to anything. I just do it when I can. Yeah, so that's what's up. As soon as he's done, I'm gonna get back into it and get to filming. I believe I had posted a DIY before this one, and that's like I had that DIY filmed, but I couldn't edit it because I was never home, because he was always here and I was gone, and then by the time I got home, I'd have to like make supper, do homework, go to karate, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a fucking mom. I'm not like one of these floofy bitches that's like sitting up in their fucking LA apartment doing nothing all day. Like, I have a life. Okay. Anyways, no shade, just saying, just throwing that out there. So let's get in this fucking haul. So I have shit from Ulta, I've got shit from Sephora, I've got shit from Walgreens, the drugstore, from Myers, from all the places. I'm buying all the things, Okay. So I guess I'll start with Ulta first. I feel like I'm forgetting something from Ulta, but I don't think I am. So first from Ulta, I just got a massive, they're selling these massive sizes. This is the only reason I show this to you, or I wouldn't even show it to you because it's kind of boring. It's just a re-upper. They're selling like massive sizes of the rosewater spray from Mario Badescu. If you guys do not know, and you did not watch my Real Ass Get Ready With Me, this is what I use to wet my beauty blender, basically, in between washings, which washings occur about once every 2 weeks. So I just spray it to hell with this. This does not have glycerin in it. I feel like there's a hair on my face. This doesn't have glycerin in it, so it doesn't like make your skin all like sticky and shiny and fucking weird like Fix Plus does. Like, I don't know who it was, but I watched somebody spraying their beauty blender, like doing what I do, blender. I said blender weird, didn't I? Doing what I do with Fix Plus. I couldn't imagine that. Like, your face would be so fucking greasy. Oh my God. And I have dry skin, and I couldn't imagine that. Anyways, okay. Next thing from Mario Badescu is this facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. This is a newer facial spray by him. Also does not contain glycerin, which is nice if you're somebody that's oily and you want like some type of hydrating mist or just some type of makeup refresher or something like that. I would definitely go for the Mario Badescu sprays because there's no glycerin in them. Therefore, they're not going to make your skin oily. If you do not know, glycerin pulls all the moisture to your face. So it's basically, it's almost like an oil essentially. But it also has properties in it that any type of moisture in the air, it will suck it into your face, in layman's terms. So I got this because I was like, oh, let me flex with this and see what this is all about. And it's so good. It smells really good. Shout out to the 90s, fucking Bath and Body Works Cucumber Melon. That's what it smells like. It's awesome. And I loves it. It's really good. And it makes my skin like really hydrated. My skin, my whole body is like one giant skin flake the past 2 or 3 weeks. It's a little bit insane. I'm a little bit over it. Just throwing that out there. But this is really nice. It keeps my skin really hydrated. Okay, next up from Ulta. This, I have not heard anybody talk about this, and I don't know why, because it's fucking amazing. Lorac. I just tried to say that like 18 times, okay? I cut it out, but I did, just so you know. I'm fighting for this. I'm fighting for this video, bitch. Light Source 3-in-1 Illuminating Primer. It is so pretty. Oh my God. It's almost like a holographic primer. Like, when you pump it out, it's white. And then when you blend it in, you guys probably aren't going to be able to see it. Oh, you see how it does this? I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm using my mirror again instead of my monitor. At first, when I bought it, because I told you guys on Snapchat, I showed you on Snapchat when I bought it. At first, when I bought it, I was like, oh, it smells good, and it's real nice, and blah, blah, blah. But now it doesn't smell good. Like, it smells medicinal. It's the oddest smell of life. I don't know what it is, but it don't smell that good at all. Look at my hand now. Oh, so glowy and fresh looking. This is so good. It makes your skin look so pretty. And the little like pink reflect to it doesn't come across once you put your foundation on. So if you're somebody that's oily and you're worrying about it, don't. But it does make your skin very glowy, fresh looking, you know, dewy, moist, all the words, all the YouTube beauty guru words, whatever. So this is super awesome. I'll probably use it in like a get ready with me or something and show you guys like what up with it. As far as it like extending the wear of my foundation, I got hair on my lips. Y'all know how I feel about that. I really don't feel like there's primers that extend the wear of your foundation. Personally, maybe I've tried in my lifetime, maybe like one or two, where I felt like I noticed a little bit of a difference, but not even really. Just saying. Okay, next up from Ulta is Pure Minerals Baritol 12-hour 4-in-1 Skin Perfecting Foundation. I got this because I heard the Taylor on YouTube raving about it, and that bitch tries like 30 foundations a week. So, and she's got kind of along the same lines of my skin. Like, she has cystic acne, prone to breakouts, her skin's like kind of normal and oily in the T-zone. Mine's not oily in the T-zone anymore, and ain't fucking oily anywhere anymore. But her skin's like kind of like mine, and she's super pasty. So I was like, let me just try this, because it wasn't just her like doing a foundation review of it. It was her like talking about it on her Snapchat and her Instagram. Like, she was in love with this. So I was like, let me fucking try it. I got the color light by mistake. My manager at work, my prestige manager, so she's like the manager over all the high-end cosmetics, said that a Pure Minerals representative told her that the fair shade in this is one of the most flattering and neutral shades that she's seen on the market for fair skin. But when I swatched it, I was like, that looks crazy fair. Like, I don't want to look like a ghost, you know what I mean? I know I'm fair. Sometimes I wear my foundation a shade darker just so I can highlight and stuff, and it is what it is. Okay, you can't tell that bad. Maybe you can on camera, but in real life, it's I. But I'm too fucking pasty to be wearing like white foundation. Just saying. I love my pasty skin, but I'm not trying to like look like fucking Edward Cullen or something. So, I got the shade light, and it is like really dark, girl. Like, I was a little taken back by the color of it, but once I got it on my skin and blended it in, it was actually not that bad. So this is the color, and it doesn't even look that bad on my hand, really. I don't know if you guys can fucking see it or not, because you don't have my monitor. I don't have all my settings set up, so I'm sorry if this video is like crazy overexposed or something. I have to go to the grocery store today, and I have laundry to do. I have all this stuff to do today, but I wanted to film. But anyways, it's like once I got it on my skin and like blended out, it's actually not that bad. It might be like half of a shade darker than what my skin tone is, but once you blend it in, like, you can't even see what I mean. You can't even tell the difference. So if you are like my skin tone, or even just like a shade darker than me, the light will probably work for you. She was totally right. I have a fucking fuzz on my mouth. There it is. Did I get it? I think I did. Okay, so she was totally right. This foundation is fucking awesome. It is not a foundation that I would care to wear on a daily basis, just because it has a lot of coverage to it. If you guys have been following me on here, on Snapchat, on Instagram, whatever, you know that as of late, I've been kind of into a little bit more lighter coverage, not really giving fucks if, you know, I got a zip popping out here or there. It is what it is. I'm not super into like the heavy full coverage cake face anymore. But on times when I am like going out or going out to dinner or going out with friends or whatever, this is fucking perfect because it gives so much coverage. But if it's like too much coverage for you, you can even break it down. Like, I broke it down with this. So I put a little bit of this on my hand and then squirted 2 pumps of this and mixed it together, and it was perfect. And it was super glowy. But this I would not recommend for probably oily skin. If you're oily, I would set it really well, because it's probably going to make you super oily by the end of the day. Because even I, being as dry as I am, like, my forehead will get super shiny, and then down my nose will get super shiny just by the end of the day. Not oily, but just doing? Know what I'm saying? So, beware, oily girls, dry girls, fucking best friend, full coverage foundation. If you're dry, it's amazing. I need to quit talking so long about everything, or we're gonna be here for 4 fucking hours. Okay, moving right along. Next thing I got were a couple of things from Milani. The first thing I got was Rosa Romantica. This is just their new shade of their baked blush, and it is the blush that I have on right now. It's that little pink sheen that you see or not see, God knows at this point. I love these are my favorite of all time blush formula, blush color, blush. I love these. These are my favorite. I own every single solitary one. Luminoso is my absolute favorite, although I kind of feel like they changed the color of Luminoso a little bit, because from what I remember, it was like really peachy, almost like an orange undertone. And I went to the store the other day and I was looking at it and I was like, that looks pink as fuck. What's that? And then I came home and looked at mine, and mine's like totally hitting pan. I'm like, I couldn't remember. I didn't buy it, but I thought, am I just like seeing things, or is it because mine's hitting pan? Do you guys feel like Luminoso changed the color? I don't know. Let me know. But anyways, this one's called Rosa Romantica and so pretty. It's what I have on right now. If you are any darker than me, this ain't gonna be a blush on you, girl. It's gonna be a highlight. Like, it's gonna be a really pretty like duochrome pink highlight. If you're like even one shade darker than me, because it's barely a blush on me. But you guys know I like very subtle blushes. That is my thing. That's my gig. I like the subtle blushes, so I like it very much so. Okay, next up is Milani Baked Bronzer in the color Dolce. I got this, and I don't even know if this was the one, but I had seen Kathleen Lights rave about this in like a favorites video some time ago. I don't know if it was a recent favorite. Words aren't my friend today. I don't know if it was her recent favorites or if it was like a favorites before that. I don't fucking know. I don't know, girl. But I seen her talk about this and I was like, I like the Milani blushes. I like Milani shit, obviously. So I wanted to try it, and I've been looking at it in the store. Like every time I go to the store and look at Milani stuff, I always look at this bronzer and I'm like, I'm just gonna pass it up. And then I heard her talk about it and I was like, okay, I'll fucking try it. And it's amazing. It's a bronzer that I have on right now. It's a really, really good bronzer for fair skin because it's warm, but it's not orange. So if you guys know me, then you know, like, I like very warm bronzers just because I'm so pale. I feel like it kind of like livens my skin up a little bit. But sometimes your girl can tend to lean on the orange side just a little bit. Be a little orange, just a little bit orange, a little bit. But this one, it's like really warm, but it's not orange. It's a really pretty bronzer. It doesn't have like a ton of sheen to it. Even though it has like these little gold swirls in it, it doesn't have a ton of sheen to it. Like if I want something matte, I could totally use this and get away with this. So this is really, really good. Milani Baked Bronzer in the color Dolce. The next thing by Milani is something that I have been raving about on my Snapchat for days, because I love it. It is a highlighter. It is the highlighter I have on my face right now. I cannot believe nobody is talking about this fucking highlighter dough. The only thing that sucks, okay, so I got mine at Walgreens. It was $11.99, and I'm really only interested in the highlight shade. So you guys know that I am a stickler for like a gel formula highlight. I'm not gonna go into it. Watch like my past 5 fucking videos if you want to know what the fuck I'm talking about. But this is that formula. It's a little bit more dusty than say like a MAC one or a Makeup Forever one, but dude, this little itty bitty chunk of highlight right here is amazing. Why did I just swatch that on my fucking finger? Am I an idiot or what? It's so, look, it's so freaking pretty. I don't know if you can see it, like swatch what I got a mirror, like, you know what I'm saying, behind my camera so I can see. That's why I keep looking down like that. Because my camera's in the way. I can look this way too. But anyways, it's so freaking pretty, you guys. I mean, look at that sheen. It just has sheen. It's so soft. When somebody else opened it at the store, because I'm not down with opening shit at store because I work in retail. It pisses me off when people do that. But I opened it in the store. I didn't open it. Somebody else opened it. So I was like, fair game. When I opened it up and I felt it with my finger, I was like, oh fuck. Are you kidding me? It's so soft. And then I swatched it on my hand and I was like, bloop, went, of course, and got the unopened one and bought it. It's amazing. It is called Candlelight O2 Spotlight Face and Eye Strobe Palette. So the little section that they're in, it's called like Face Strobe Palette or whatever. And there's this one. I want to say there was three, either 3 or 4, but there was this one, and this is number 2. There was one before this that was like, had like a peachy blush, and then the bronzer, but the highlighter was like gold. I got this one. I got the number 2 because it was the lightest highlighter. But you guys, it's so good. If you want to know about this like MAC formula highlight that I've been talking about, but you don't want to buy the MAC one, you don't want to spend $20-$30 on a highlight, go buy this for $12 and swatch that one to your face piece and you will love it. I promise. It's so good. So good. Oh my God. I love it so much. Okay, next up is a couple of things from Wet n Wild. If you have not noticed, I've been into the like super dewy, fresh, glowy, blah, 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 blah look. And I have been wanting to try a Cushion Compact foundation for the longest. I was waiting for the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Compact to like come into our store because we've been sold out of the Fair Shade for eons and eons. But now I hear all these bad reviews on it. Like, I've had a lot of you guys tell me it sucks. I've seen videos saying it sucks. Like, so I don't know if I'm going to buy that one, but I've got a couple of recommendations from you guys for Cushion Compacts, so thank you so much for that. Why I'm even talking about Cushion Compacts is because I happen to see these on display at Walgreens. The Wet n Wild Cushion, Mega Cushion Contour, Mega Cushion Illuminating Highlight. So I will say, first of all, I have not tried the contour because it's fucking crazy orange. And I'm scared, a little bit scared. I can't get this. I gotta hold off my teeth. The highlighter, I think I'm gonna return them, you guys, because the highlighter was really pretty. If you can see it right there, but it doesn't blend out very well, I guess is what I wanted to say. Like, there's a really strong distinction between like where your highlight stops and starts, and I do not like that. I just like to look glowy all over. As you guys know, as far as highlighting goes, I do not like a stripe of color going down my face. I just like sheen, straight sheen, which is what made me want to try this in the first place. And then when I tried it, when I swatched it, I was like, oh my God, this is so pretty. That's gonna look so pretty. But it's almost like sticky, so it's really, really, really hard to blend. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to fuck with it some more and maybe like put it under my foundation, try it like that or something. I don't know, but I would skip it if I was you. I would skip it. I think they were like $4.99 or $5.99, which is honestly, let's be real, it's a little expensive for Wet n Wild, just saying. But yeah, I didn't really care for it. Next up, Cushion Contour. Let me show you. It's quite the orange. It's a little bit messy as well. Doesn't look orange in the thing, but look, when you swatch it on your skin, it doesn't look orange there. But I'm telling you, like, when I put it, like, I put just a little bit on my face and I was like, okay, not doing that. Nope, not doing that. Looks a little bit orange, a little bit. So I think I'm just gonna try it out and say screw it and just drop the ball and go for it. But the thing is I wonder if it's the same formula as this, where it's almost like sticky and it's not gonna blend very well. I'll try it one day when I don't need to be out in public with my makeup on. Just saying, because usually I'm like going somewhere and I'm like, I don't wanna fuck my face up, you know what I mean? So, next up from Wet n Wild, I just got 2 brushes. First brush is, I don't know, a stippling brush, big old stippling brush like this. I use stippling brush for my bronzer, so I thought this would be nice for contour, and it is. It's quite nice for the contours. It's not bad. I really like these Wet n Wild brushes, you guys. I got another crease brush, I think is what it's called. I didn't see these at Meijer's, but they have them at Walgreens. This is literally the best fluffy brush I have ever used in my life. It's so fucking soft. It blends so well. Like, it's just a really good brush. I own 4 of them now, and I'm like, I would buy 10 of these and use just these. They're so good. They're so soft and so nice, and they're like $3. Okay, next up, last thing from Milani is the Milani Retouch and Erase Lightening Concealer. I've heard tons of people talk about this and say how good it is. It is really good. The only time I can wear it and it actually highlight my face is if I go quite a few shades darker, words not my French, is if I go quite a few shades darker with my foundation, because as you can see, that's just my skin tone, girl. That's just my skin tone, and doesn't really highlight shit when it's just your skin tone. But if I do go, like if I wore the Pure Bare It All on its own and didn't lighten it at all, I could put this on top of it and highlight with it, but not like as highlighted as I would want. You know what I'm saying? Because I like a really bright white highlight. Look at this fucking transfer dough. So over my bottom lashes, transferring all over my fucking face. Anyways, as you can tell, I like got ready in like 20 minutes. Okay, so that's it for that stuff. The next thing I got is this e.l.f. Aqua Primer Mist. I think this is like newer to e.l.f. Those of you who watch me on Snapchat, y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up. Just fucking wait for it, girl. This fucking primer mist assaults you. Like, it is literally, I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to tell. You're not. Look, from one squirt, it's like running down my hand because it's not a mist. It's like, the first time I sprayed this on my face, look, there's like a puddle in my hand because it sprays so fucking directly. The first time I sprayed this on my face, I was like, oh, Jesus. What the fuck? And then shit started spraying like down my, or like running down my face. I was like, what the actual fuck? e.l.f., did I get a bad one? And then I heard somebody else say, oh my God, the sprayer on this is fucking deadly. Do not attempt it. So I do like the product though, because I've sprayed it on my face and then kind of patted it in. So what I think I'm going to do is just transfer it into like another bottle, and then maybe I'll give you guys like an update on what's up, because that, as of right now, that is kind of crazy. A little bit crazy. A little bit. Okay. The next couple of things I got are from Jordana. Right? Jordana and Wet n Wild. All these sticks. All the sticks. I'm totally into the glowy, dewy, blomity fucking blah. Y'all know what's up. Glow. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, I'm like late to this train. As always, I'm late to every fucking train I get on. But I decided, like, I want to try some cream products, but I don't want to spend a lot of money on them, because if I don't fucking like them, then, and I never take stuff back, so I'm not going to spend $20 on, like, a contour stick that I'm probably not going to take back. I'm just going to eat that $20. So, when I was at Walgreens, I was like, ew, I seen that Wet n Wild had little highlight sticks, little concealer sticks. I did not get the Wet n Wild contour stick because it looks so orange. The concealer stick is not bad. I actually wore this as foundation one day, and it reminded me so much of the Makeup Forever, what's it called? Makeup Forever, Jesus, the stick. I don't remember the name, but the Makeup Forever fucking face stick. You know what I'm talking about? It's like this, but it's Makeup Forever. So this really reminds me of that. So if you have been wanting to try the Makeup Forever one and you don't really want to shell the money out because you don't know if you're going to like it or not, and it's something that's expensive for you, I would definitely try this and use it as foundation. No probs. It's got coverage. It has like, okay, so my camera stopped recording. Cool. But I think the last thing I was talking about was this Makeup Forever stick. Or no, Wet n Wild stick that's like Makeup Forever when it stopped recording. This thing's bomb. It's like $3. Just fucking try it. That's what's up. Okay, so I sat here and talked for like 5 minutes about this fucking highlighting stick, and it was not recording the whole entire time. Here we go again. So this is the Wet n Wild Make a Glow makeup stick is what it's called, in highlight. I think there's only one shade. I'm not really sure. Don't hold me to that. You guys know I'm not good at the YouTube's makeup stuff. But this is called When the Nude Strikes. This fucking highlighter is literally the only highlight. Look, it's so pretty. It's so pretty, first of all. It is the only highlighter of its kind, so in stick form, and I've tried a lot, girl, that I can rub on my face after I put my foundation on, before I set it, that I can rub on my face and it does not take my foundation off. So if you are somebody that has acne, or you need if you have something going on with your skin and you need the coverage, but every time you try like a highlighter stick or something, you feel like it takes your foundation off, but you want that glowy, like maybe you got dry skin or something, dude, this is so good. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say about it, because I just sat here and talked for 5 fucking minutes about it and it wasn't even fucking recording, and I'm a little pissy about it, okay? Okay, next up is by Jordana, and it is another highlighting stick. I told you guys, I'm super into this like stick shit just because I want to be like glowy and creamy. I don't know about creamy, but you know, like stuff. Okay, so this one's really, really pretty too. This one does take my foundation off. I put it on the other day and I was like, oh, there it goes. Foundation gone, which is really odd because I got this one, which is a highlighting stick. This does come in different colors, by the way. So like if the Wet n Wild one, you're not down with like pink tone highlights, because that is a very pink tone one. If you're not down with pink tone, I would do this, because this one's like a little bit more goldy champagne type deal, and they've got gold ones and pink ones and whatever else. They have like 4 or 5 colors of this, but along with this, which is really weird because this one takes my foundation off, but I got the Sculpt and Go Creamy Contour Stick. You guys, if you are pasty pirate like myself, if you are super pale and you have super dry skin, you're like, oh my God, I just cannot fox with powder. I just can't, girl, I'm so dry. I would definitely try this, because the color, first of all, is like the most flattering contour stick for fair skin that I've ever found in my life. And I have the NYX one. I know everybody like raves about the NYX one. But I don't care for that one. I don't think it blends out as well as this one. What I don't like about contour sticks is, for me, every one that I've tried, they're really hard to like, if you draw a line on your face, it's hard to like blend out of that line. You know what I mean? Like underneath all the blend, you can still see that line. But with this one, I feel like you can't. Like it just blends out really well. It's super flattering. The color is so flattering. It's sheer, so it's not too much. It's really, really hard to get carried away with it. And it's like $5 fucking. It's so good, you guys. It's the Jordana Sculpt and Go Creamy Contour Stick in the color light. Sculpt in under 30 seconds. Lift here. Why do you lift there? Tell me this one's got a brush too, like that one. Why does it say lift? Oh, I think it means lift, like lift the stick up. That's what it means, right? Yeah. I think it means lift the stick up. You gotta turn it. No. Lift here. Why does it say lift here? I don't know. Who fucking cares? This video is long enough. Okay, I'll figure it out in my own time. Anyways, moving on, back to Ulta. All that stuff was from Walgreens. Now we're going back to Ulta. And we recently, as in yesterday or Saturday, one of the days, because today's Monday, Friday is what it was, we just got in LA Girl to our Ulta. If you don't know, Ulta is now carrying LA Girl in store and online. And of course, I heard so many people talking about this Pro Coverage HD foundation from LA Girl, so I had to try it for myself. I got the color Fair. Let me just tell you something, girl. Let me just tell you something. Please tell me, any of you guys out there who know, who the fuck in their right mind is this fair to? Like, how is that fair? First of all, it's orange. Second of all, it's like not fair. What the fuck? I don't even know if you guys can tell, but like, this is fair, and I'm not even the fairest of the fair. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like 2 shades up from being like fucking super crazy borderline albino fair, like some of you guys are. What is this? Are you kidding me? So then in turn, because they're all crazy orange and yellow, they're all like fucking insanely yellow. So in turn, not only is it not fair, but you have the option to buy the white one, which I did because I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm gonna buy that. Remember, I used to use the Manic Panic Dream Tone all the time. When, you know, before, this was like a year or two ago, before people realized that, you know, there were fairer people than like an NC20, or cosmetic companies, that's what I want to say. Before cosmetic companies realized there was like people fairer than NC20, I used to use Manic Panic Dream Tone. That's basically what this is, but it has more coverage. So you can flex with that fair, but you have to buy the white one too. Now the white one's got coverage, so if you're somebody that's like super ultra goth, or like you're just hella fucking white and you've tried the Manic Panic and it doesn't really, because Manic Panic like is not something you could wear on its own. This is something you could wear it on its own. Like, as you can see, it's got coverage. Also, if you're somebody that's like crazy at, okay, you guys can see it, you get the point. Look at my dirty ass rack. You could also wear this if you're someone that's really fair and you cannot find a concealer that is fair enough for you to highlight, because you have to highlight with white, because sometimes I do. I'm with you there, girl, because sometimes I have to highlight with white too. And maybe you don't want to buy the fucking like $30 Kat Von D concealer. You could use this, and this is like $12, and it's got coverage to it. I mean, if you have dark circles or something like that, it might not cover that, but it's got a little bit of coverage. So I bought these two together because I looked at this and I was like, that kind of looks like my skin tone with bronzer on. So let me just buy the white one too, because I'm that white. As far as the formula goes, I've only tried it once and I wasn't super impressed, but I wasn't super not impressed either. So I gotta use it a little bit more. If you guys want an update on it, just let a bitch know. Okay. And then the last thing from LA Girl that I got, I just got that now. I swear I got the concealer too. Like, I've owned the LA Girl Pro Conceal before and I liked it. And I swore I bought the concealer. It might be on the floor of my car. I'm not really sure. I got that too in porcelain. It's really good, by the way. Just saying. I just don't know where it is. Anyways, I should check my receipt. So last thing I got is Metal Liquid Lipstick. So they came out with Metal Liquid Lipsticks. LA Girl did. I think these are fairly new. These are basically, I have this one on right now. The name of it is GML 851. That's a really dumb fucking name. Is that really the name of it? Oh, Champagne. That's the name of it. So there's a bunch of different colors. They're all like metallic bronzy colors. Like, they're all really fucking similar, just saying. As far as the liquid lipstick thing goes, these are just NYX soft matte lip creams. That's all they are. Like, the formula is a soft matte lip cream. That's all it is. It's like literally the exact same formula. So this is what I have on my lips right now, but I do have, where is he? Oh, it's not up there. Cool. Oh, here it is. I do have the MAC Dazzle Gloss Cream in the color Sublime Shine. This is my all-time favorite gloss of fucking life. If you go back to any of my videos, this is what I have on my face at all times. Just saying, I put it over every single solitary lipstick I wear, and I'm almost out of it, and I'm really sad about it, and I'm probably going to buy some more. I hope it's still available, because I bought this like 3 years ago. But it's so good. I love it. Anyways, I'm not going to tell you about that because I don't even know if you can get it. So, last two things are from Sephora. Time for Sephora. I told you guys this was going to be the longest fucking video ever. Oh my god, I can't believe we've been sitting here for like an hour and a half. Maybe not that long, but it seems like it. Just saying. Now I got fuzzy on my lip again. First thing I got from Sephora is the Makeup Forever Starlit Powder in the number 13, and this is in the color Ivory. Goddamn Jaclyn Hill and her fucking face. Jaclyn Hill, talking to you. She used this as a highlighter one day, and it was like, whoa, like really crazy pretty, and I bought it the same day that I seen her do that on her Snapchat, and I hated her for it. So this is what it looks like. Now, when I bought this, as y'all know, if you follow me on Snaps, if you don't, you totes should. I know a lot of you guys do, but there are some of you guys that don't. This is basically like a loose pigment, BT dubs, if you don't know. So, if you follow me on Snapchat, I tried this on and I was like, I do not like this. It makes my skin look like alligator skin. It's really dry. And I just can't. I can't fuck with it. I don't think it's like all it's cracked up to be. Like, all these people are like talking mad shit about it, like Jaclyn and Nikki and, you know, all the beauty gurus. They're like talking mad shit about it, and like good shit. And I don't really care for it. Then I had did like some, I'm sorry if it's like overexposing the sun and starting to come out now, of course. Is that a little bit better? I hope so. It looks like it is. I hope it is. Anyways, I'm sorry if it was like blinding overexposed for that point in time, but I just don't have time to bring my computer and like set all my stuff up. Anyways, so many people were talking such good things about this, and I was like, okay, let me try it. And then I put it in my face and I hated it. Then I used like a hydrating mask on my face, and my face was really moisturized that day. And I put my skincare on directly before I did my makeup. And usually I put my skincare on and then I wait like 20-30 minutes and then I do my makeup, but I just put it on directly after, and it was so pretty. But your skin has to be so hydrated, like really hydrated. I do have a picture on Instagram where I'm wearing this, and I was like, oh my god, I totally underestimated that. So if you want to go to the gram and check it out and see what it looks like, for some reason I feel like everybody is saying Starlight powder number 14. Like, I swear I heard Nikki Tutorials say number 14. I have number 13, which is ivory. I like it because it's literally like my skin tone, like the one I have on now. So it's basically just sheen, but it is like intensified sheen. It's crazy. It's really, really pretty, but your skin has to be very hydrated. So I would put like a really heavy moisturizer on first, and put your foundation on, and then try this. Maybe if you don't have dry skin, it would look so much better on your skin than it does on mine, and I have super textured skin. So in order for me to have highlighter look good on me, I have to have, my skin has to be very, very moisturized. I cannot fuck with being highlighted and having like all the bumps and texture. I can't do that. Some people can rock that shit and be cool with it. I cannot. I can't do it. No, I can't. So that is what's up with that. I got that. It's cool. It's cool. It really reminds me of the Balm Sex Pot, though. There's a loose pigment by the Balm. They're called Sex Pots, and there's one in No Money No Honey or something like that, and it's basically the same thing. I've used that as a highlighter too. It's basically the same as this. So I don't know, you could probably try to use some loose pigments that you have as highlighter if you don't want to buy that. It's like 22 bucks. Anyways, moving on to the very last thing. Finally, Jesus, Lord, amen, Christ almighty. The last thing in this haul, Nicole Guerrero highlighting palette. So I was not going to buy this. Just saying. I was not going to buy this because when I looked at it, I was like, that's not gonna work for me. Like, it's super dark. There's like one color that might work. It's not gonna work for me. But once I got it, I was like, okay, I can fucks with this color. 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 I can mix this color and this color. Like, I can mix stuff. So it's not that bad. As far as the formula goes, a lot of you guys, by a lot I mean like 20, but that's a fucking lot when it comes to me, have asked me to do a review on this, and I will. I'll do a review on it if you still want to see it. It is not my favorite palette. I feel like for whatever reason, the formula of this is not the same as the old Anastasia palettes. Like, the formula is like more, I know it's like very sheeny. So here's like swatches of those two. The two that I can wear. Oh my God, you bitch. There is literal highlighter all over my leg. I'm not going to be able to wear these. God damn it. I should have known. And there's foundation all over my hoodie. What the fuck ever. Okay, so these are the two. Swatch them. Oh my God, look at that. It's amazing. Yes, yes. Blah, 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 blah. Cool, right? However, I don't know what it is about the formula, but it really accentuates texture really bad. It's really pretty on the skin. Again, just like with the Makeup Forever one, your skin has to be very, very moisturized, almost to the point where you gotta put a moisturizer on and then like a really moisturizing foundation and then go in. Do not powder it. Don't powder your face and then put this on, because Jesus, your face will be insanely textured. it really I don't have it on today, obviously. It really brings out texture in your skin, and it's kind of dusty. As you guys know, I'm totally down with gel formulas. Like, to be honest, this kicks up more dust or pigment or whatever the fuck you want to call it. This kicks up more than this one does, and this one's $11.99 and this one is $40. So even though, you know, this has like gigantic pans and everything else, like the formula of this is way better than this, in my opinion. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing that out there. If you guys still want a review on it, I would definitely do it. It's glittery too. That's another thing. It's glittery. So the one day, because I do like Forever Young, like I was going in there and, you know, highlighting one day, and it looked really good because my skin was very moisturized. I took my brush and I used this for a highlighter. This is the Real Techniques setting brush. This is what I use for my highlighter brush. And I was highlighting the top of my lip, and I was going like this. And I looked in the mirror, and all this glitter from my brush had fallen on my chin from this. Like, I was doing this, and then I went like this, and I could literally feel, I know you guys aren't going to be able to see, but it just did it right now. I could feel glitter chunks dropping on my chin when I was going like this. So just keep that in mind. Bear in mind, I know like Stephanie Nicole is like the god of fucking reviews, and everybody trusts her reviews, and she said it was good, but I don't like it. Maybe her skin type's different than mine. I will say though, just no shade or anything like that, but if you have seen Nicole Guerrero's last two videos where she's wearing that, her skin looks very textured. Just saying, just throwing that out there. So that is it for my haul. Jesus Christ, longest video ever. I have to go. I gotta go grocery shopping. I gotta do laundry. I gotta put my curtains back up. I gotta do all the things. It's like 11 o'clock and I gotta pick bro up at 2. Oh, okay. So that is what's up. That's it. That's it for this video. So what have you guys been buying lately? Have you been buying all the stuffs? I'm getting ready to do like a huge MAC haul because my friend let me use her pro card. What's up? So I'm gonna buy a bunch of stuff off MAC. I'm gonna buy the highlighters that I told you guys about, that I was like, oh, they got more highlighters, and it might be the same formula as like the Sweet Peach highlighter. We shall see, we shall see. Oh, also, I wanted to tell you guys, I fucking found my vlogging camera. Remember how I said I lost it? And I was like, oh my God, somebody fucking stole it from me. No, I stole it. I just lost it somewhere in my house in this controversy. I don't know what that word was, in my house. It's just a disaster in here. But I lost it forever, and I found it. We have this bag that's full of like board games and stuff that we play on the weekends, and somehow it got in there. So I'm probably going to be vlogging. If you guys will be down with that, let me know in the comments if you want some vlogs from this bitch. Probably mainly be in my car driving around and stuff, but we can talk, we can dish it out, hook it up. Okay, I'm gonna go. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you are not. Follow me on all my social media here, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.